Adam, we're going to go right now to Senator Richard Shelby. Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke was back on the Hill, of course, today for his second day of testimony in front of Congress, this time on the Senate side. Senator, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Let me ask you, first of all, after 2 days of testimony and a surprise op-ed in the Wall Street Journal, were there any questions left unanswered for you?
Oh, absolutely. A lot of unanswered questions dealing with the Federal Reserve. One of the big questions is, are we going to review the activities, that is congressional review of the Federal Reserve? That is not the monetary activities, but all the others. And I asked the question today, would the chairman object to a review by someone like the GAO? And so he said basically he would work with us on that. Now, I don't know what that means, but I can tell you, I did state to him that we shouldn't intervene in any way in the monetary policy of this country, and the Fed should remain totally independent. But where the Fed is into other things other than monetary policy, I believe it's incumbent upon us in the Congress representing the American people to know what they're doing and how much they could be obligating the country for in money.
What are your main concerns with the Fed? I mean, a lot of people, everyone knows how powerful they are, and a lot of people think they've gotten really too big in those powers.
Well, that's an excellent point you just raised. What's the main role of the Federal Reserve? Is it as a regulator? I would say to you they've utterly failed the American people as a regulator of our holding companies, dealing with the reserve banks. They outsourced a lot of that. It hadn't worked. Should we put more responsibilities on them? I say no. I said we ought to have exhaustive hearings in the Banking Committee and find out exactly what the Fed is doing. It has nothing to do with the monetary policy, and review should we leave it there or should we send it to another agency?
Let me ask you about Ben Bernanke's job specifically, though, because obviously the Fed has had problems, at least you are concerned with problems at the Fed that go beyond the specific chairman. Do you think this chairman has done a good job?
Well, that's not up to, I think it's mixed. I think the chairman has inherited a lot of challenges, and he's dealing with them, and a lot of them are still with him today. I disagree with on way he's approached some of them, and I'm not by myself, but I can't say he's done a good job or a bad job at this point, but I know he will come up for appointment next year, and that'll be up to the president, but by then a lot of us will have a chance to weigh in.
All right, Senator, we appreciate you joining us. Hopefully we can get some more time with you in the future. Senator Richard Shelby there coming to us from Washington.
Thank you.